And game 2 underway here in Winnipeg. Connor down to Ehlers. Ehlers cuts out. Can't beat Ottinger on the short side. Kyle Connor waiting in front. Velarde. Big save made by off the Morrissey. Here's Ehlers trying to get the pass. Now shoots up the post. Scores. Velarde.
Going to be Ehlers who gets a shot block that has the mindset scoring chances on this power play. On the second time the number 1 unit came towards the net where Ottinger couldn't handle it. It glanced off the pole.
Breaks away. Short-handed. Lowry stopped by Ottinger. Across for Fleury. Down to Ehlers. Ehlers centers. Scores. Ehlers.
We're craving has come to fruition as they have jumped in front 2-0. Actually here in game 2, have to skate right in through Ottinger, but things are kind of rolling their way. They're on their toes.
He tried to chop it in front. It comes out Portimello. Down to Shifley, 1-timer. And it knocked off his stick by Sandberg. Pionk fell down. Johnston in front. Marchment with it. As he'll move it around for Pionk. Throws it up the middle. Picked off. Robertson shoots.
There, and Pionk, what a hero he's been for the Jets in the playoffs, but that is no easing him in. Right into the action, a pretty good period. The bright side of it.
Portimello, he'll shoot. That one goes wide. Lowry centered. Scores! With Velarde joining the rush. Shifley shot. Stopped by Ottinger. And goes to the net. Johnston waits. Holds on. Empty net. Put it off the outside of the goal. When things are going well for the goaltender, the post is part of your equipment as well.
Lowry was out of gas here. He was at the end of his shift. He needed a line change anyway. And he goes into the bench. Like I said, just a good solid hit. But Lowry...
Robertson hands it off. Hurley with a shot. Save out of a rebound. Great save made.
Free save. He couldn't control the puck, but nonetheless, he kept it out of the net. Puck absolutely robs Dadonoff with a beautiful...
That's Lindell. Hands it off. Second front. Another big save.
Brees for Ben, and right there is the
playoffs were factored in. Arneal might win it based on his coaching performance.
Connor comes in to take it. Kyle Connor in front. Ehlers, great chance. Connor now cutting in. Connor backhand on net, and it's clubbed by Ottinger. And Hintz can't get to it. Ehlers down the ice, empty net. Bingo!
To get Hintz, he's in a good defensive position. He turns around.
Series heading back to the Big D.
One question each, please.
How would you guys, you're welcome. How would you guys describe the energy level you guys had tonight and the pace you played at?
Way better, obviously. We had talked about getting a better start than last game, and you know, I think everybody could see that we were ready to go. The first 30 minutes, I think we played a really good game. Let them. Then we started playing a little different for the last 10 minutes of the second period, and then got back to it in the third. So that's something that we obviously got to look at. But I think overall we played a really good game, and Bucky made some great saves again.
Same.
Yeah, I agree. I think you know, we obviously want to have a better start, and I thought our first period, especially, we were a lot better tonight. You know, we're gonna have to continue to build off those good starts here, and but it was overall a pretty good game all around, and we're gonna have to take that on the road.
This is for either of you. Just with Connor, you know, he gave the team in front a lot of credit, but how big was he for you guys, especially in that second period when the Stars started to push?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he does every night for us. He's an incredible goaltender. You know, he makes very difficult saves look very easy, routinely and often, and you could tell he was feeling it tonight. And you know, when he's feeling it like that, I mean, it gives the players in front of him, defensemen, forwards, a lot of confidence. So, you know, we'd like to cut down on some of those chances near the end of the second period, but yeah, he was feeling it clearly, and you know, he's done that all year. He's done that for a long time, and you know, we rely on him sometimes too much, but you know, he was incredible tonight.
Nick, this is about the power play goal. It's clear that Dallas pressures you guys to the outside quite a bit, but you found just a moment of space in the middle, and then it looked like you and Gabe had some space kind of off to the sides. What did you see there that made that play possible? And then, of course, how big was it to open with that goal? Lots there, pardon me.
No. I mean, obviously huge to get that goal early, and especially on the power play as well. I also don't want to say too much. You know, you look at video from previous games. You try to find things you can do better, things that are open, and I think we were able to find those tonight.
Josh, a game like that, I know it's just one game in the playoffs, but the way that you guys won, playing your style of play, 4-0 win, is it almost an element of swagger that you guys can take from that kind of game going forward and having won the way you guys did?
Yeah, I think it's a game we can build off of. There was a lot of good things out there. As everybody knows, I think momentum in the playoffs is in game. I don't think it often carries over from game to game. So we'll try to look at things that we did well today. Be a whole different animal going on the road here, but definitely a lot we can build on. And obviously power play was great, penalty kill as well, goaltending. So lots we can build off of and take to Dallas.
Josh, what did you see on the box out, and how did you have the presence of mind to clear it with your glove as you were going to the ice?
Yeah, I mean, just an amazing save by Helly to start that. It's a pretty high danger opportunity, and made a great save. Just trying to box out Johnson there on the backside, and in those moments it's just desperation. So thankfully we had Helly to make that save, and then like I said, just try and get it out of there as fast as possible.
Josh, would you take us back to last Sunday? Describe what happened to you in the first period, and then in the ensuing 5 days, what you've been working through?
Just wasn't able to play. Was able to play today. So that was nice.
Nicola, how would you describe the impact Josh had in his return here?
A huge impact, obviously. He's the guy that's so calm with the puck. On the power play goal, he lays it into me there, under pressure. Plays physical as well. Can make saves apparently. He's a guy that does everything really well, and has been a huge impact. Have had a huge impact on us, and been great for us for the last many years. So it's great to have him back.
No offense, Josh, but looking for a little more depth of answer in this one here. That game looked a lot like some of the games you've played against them earlier in the year. Does that just kind of reinforce that if you guys can put out a specific effort, a specific game plan, that you can expect a similar outcome?
I think, like we've talked about all year, we're focused on what we need to do to be successful. Obviously you get into the playoffs and you're facing the same team maybe 7 times in a row. There's the chess match element, and the changes from game to game. But I think even within that, our number one focus is our own game and preparing to play the way that's made us successful this year. And I thought tonight we did a lot of those things. So I think regardless of the opponent, there's a way that we have to play, and I thought that we got to that a lot faster tonight to start the game, and played that way for the majority of the night. So that's what we're focused on, is what we can do to be at our best.
Last one we're at.
Josh, after Game 7, there's some really lovely Winnipeg Jets media photos of you and greeting the guys, and the excitement of, okay, well, we're still in this, and now you're heading to Dallas tied 1-1. I'm wondering if you can put in the words, like, the feeling of getting the opportunity to be here because of what happened in that game.
Yeah, and I apologize, John, if my answer was a little bit short there, but I think kind of elaborating on that, it was obviously very difficult to be out of that game, but the guys stepped up. Obviously 5D going into as many minutes as they all played, up front. It was incredible to watch. I wish I was out there to feel that excitement, but just was so proud of the team and the guys for what they were able to do and the resilience they showed coming back. And, with 1.6 seconds left, it was amazing. So, the heroics and the every guy stepping up, to get us to the next round. I feel very grateful for that I, get to be back on the ice with the guys here and, continue, to chase this playoff dream here.